Rochester Nighthawk days, and it's great to have him back on the bench. And he's really pumped some new life into this team. And a lot of the guys had said like they felt like they let Mike.
Worked around to Killen, shooting. That one deflects wide.
One of the things to keep an eye on is Rochester goaltender Rylan Hartley.
And the shot from way outside, and Chris Kluche. And Bouquet will give it on ahead 1-0 in favor of the Desert Dogs, looking to go up 2-0. The shot off the crossbar as Killen ranging off the iron.
Yeah, Killen had a huge game last week. He had 4 goals. He's really doing a great job of replacing Sean Wesley, who has been out of the lineup for about 2 months now.
Killen, who of course played at nearby RIT, played his college lacrosse. And the shot, he scores. Donville will give it down low to Killen. Killen fires it down low, behind the back, feet in front of the net. The shot, he scores. And again, it's Kluche. Lured into the Desert Dog zone. The quick shot gets his own rebound. Another save by Bouquet.
2 huge saves by Alex Bouquet.
Back the other way, and Hartley makes the stop as he denies Kirst.
So let's take a look at those saves. Here's Lord coming in with that screamer off the mask of Bouquet. And then he gets that left wing out there for that save.
Shot into the chest of Bouquet as Fields let it go. Held to just 1 goal, but he did have a ton of assists last game. In front, he scores.
Coming back on defense in Waters and Lanchbury.
2-on-1 break, he scores. Patra again, it's 5-0. Over now to Fields. Now to Waters. Waters, little swim move. Pass down low, he scores. Zed Williams. That one was intercepted but chopped away as Vegas now. Crawley down low. The shot, scores. 5-hole. And Donville makes it 6-0. To Smith, Lanchbury shooting, and that's blocked away. Lanchbury grabs it off the far boards, and they'll reset the power play. Lanchbury up top, Smith shooting, he scores. Ryan Smith.
Tonight. And we have a delayed penalty coming up to Rochester now. So Vegas will go on the power play in a moment, or maybe not.
Mitch Jones stings the corner. It didn't cross the goal line as now Vegas down the other end of the floor, and the first shot on Hutchcraft is turned aside. 2 goals and an assist tonight. Crawley behind the net, back out in front, the shot, he scores. And Patra with a hat trick. Charging across center. Over to Pacino, in front, Waters, the bouncer, and that's denied. Waters to Fields. Fields now to Lanchbury. Lanchbury getting free, shoots and scores.
89 assists last year.
Pass is grabbed by Waters to a wide open, Smith scores. Up top to Jones. Kluche shooting, kick, saved by Hutchcraft. Zed Williams to Reardon. Now to McConvey. Over to Lanchbury. Fields shooting, he scores. Connor Fields. Now Kluche. Kluche driving to the middle, shooting, save, rebound, and he scores. Patra buries the rebound. But LaFontaine will play it on ahead. Kirst, nifty move, in on goal, off the crossbar. And here come the Knighthawks the other way. Thompson's got a breakaway. In on goal, oh, off the left shoulder of Bouquet, but that skips all the way out to center. Now over to Smith.
So you see another high shot by Rochester, turned away by Bouquet. He has been outstanding in the 6 quarters that he's played against Rochester in these last 7 days. on those high shots.
Connor Fields to Lansbury. He's got to track it down on the near boards. Lansbury shooting, he scores! Rochester now will give it over to Smith. Now Lansbury cutting it underneath. Shot, he hit the crossbar. That one is scooped up. Back away. Comes Kirst. Trying to get away from Fields. Kirst keeps it, shoots it, and that is kicked away. Fired on ahead now in transition to McConvey. Tracks it down in front. Williams, the shot, he scores! Zed Williams.
Rochester has not had a lot in transition, but this time they get a nice transition goal.
And now we've got everyone in a scrum.
Yeah, we got Connor Fields is in there. Blake, McConvey, Coates is in there. And Blake has got McConvey's face mask. He was mixing it up with Fields earlier.
Now to Lansbury. And they're going to use Zed Williams on the back end a little bit tonight. Fields shooting. He hit the crossbar. That near side to Jones. Across the floor to Donville. Donville from up top. Over to Jones, the bouncer. He scores. And we had Ian Lord tied up. Gives it to Smith. Well, let's see how they respond here after halftime. Is trailing by 4, fed in front, and that one is grabbed out of the air by Bouquet. His low pass is intercepted. Lansbury flips it in front. Smith scores. Feeds it near side. Grabbed by Killen. Shot clock about to wind down. Now to Crawley. Shooting, he scores. And the Big Cat with his 400th career goal. Zed Williams to Lansbury. To Reardon, he scores!
That was Blaze Reardon in a state playoff game for Fairport High School. He shut out Orchard Park, who is littered with college players, 10-0. And I asked him, I said, do you remember that? He goes, I absolutely remember that. He goes, I remember a guy went in between his legs.
And Connor Fields. Over to Connor Fields. To Lansbury. In front, the shot by McConvey. He's denied. As sliding across was Bouquet. Rochester won the loose ball battle. Smith to Fields. Back up top to Waters. He's had some golden opportunities tonight. Lansbury from the outside. The shot just off the left pad of Bouquet. Lofted on ahead. Down the other end of the floor. The shot, he scores. Flips it to Williams. Now over to Smith, who's got 3 goals in front. Williams, the low shot, and that is denied. Over to Reardon, to Fields. Reardon clearing out the traffic. Fields shooting off the crossbar, he scores. And here they come in transition. In on goal, the shot, and Hutchcraft with a huge save. Fields, his shot is blocked, but it bounces into the stick of Thompson in front. McConvey's denied on the doorstep.
For him now, as Rochester was down by 7 after 1, down by 4 at halftime, now down by 2 after 3.
And Smith makes it 1. 12-11 as Smith tallies again. Up top to Connor Fields, to McConvey, behind the net Lansbury. Fields shooting, scores! Connor Fields on the power play. We're tied at 12. Up top to McConvey, they're going to fresh 30. Fields driving across, he scores! Number 5 for Connor Fields. Gluche taking on the double team. Gets it across, back near side to Jones. Behind the net, the dunk attempt, he scores. Down low to Patra to Gluche. Now to Jones, back to Jones up top. Feeds it across the shot, and that's denied as Killen let it go. Near side Gluche. Backs his way in. Now we'll pull it up top to Patra. 5.5 to go here in the 4th. We're tied at 13. The shot, he scores. Over now to Donville. Back to Jones. Now to Donville. In front, the shot, he scores. Mitch Jones slid right down low and bangs it home. The Desert Dogs on a 3-0 run to take a 2-goal lead here late in the fourth. In front, the shot, and he scores. Kluche. Bell rolls it over, intercepted by Jensen. Jensen racing in on goal, shooting, he scored! Taylor Jensen!
Knocked it away.
And then he'll give it back now to Patra with 20 seconds to go. Patra staring at an empty net, gives it across to Jones. He shoots and scores. To Biles, and he'll fire that long shot. It's grabbed out of the air, and the Desert Dogs have come into Rochester and finished off the Knighthawks.